So I've never played the DLC, and I figured, why not start with... Remember, banned footage is not... It's, yeah, not a hero. That's the one I want to go into.
So, I have the definitive timeline for Resident Evil. This is a lot grosser.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let me get past the intro first, and I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
Let me get past this intro first.
Ready? Can we begin?
Fucking company.
I love it. It's so good.
I can't help it, man. We've got work to do.
He's so sweaty. Oh, that's the door I saw that I couldn't open. Yeah, because I ran into it in the campaign. Assuming we got good ending, yeah.
Chris, did we lose him?
No. Ethan Winters has been secured. He's alive and well, considering.
And Lucas Baker? Right now, he's our only link to the connections.
He's baby
He's
Chris.
next on my list.
Yeah, going from his 6 to 8 makes sense. 7 feels like a step backwards. Like, he took some fucking, like, I don't know, some fucking, like, de-aging serum.
Chris with the super Botox.
Goddamn, dude. Actually becoming more fucking plastic than man. I do like the helmet, though. I'd pay a lot for one of those helmets. I'd cosplay BSA and shit from this in a heartbeat.
You would pay a lot for one of those helmets because they're fucking expensive helmets.
I'd fucking do it. Oh,
all right, I'm in the mine.
Signal strong. You're coming through loud and clear, Chris. We didn't get much from the first unit before we lost contact, but apparently Lucas turned the mine into his own personal hideout.
That is very traditional Halo.
I love it, honestly. I'm such a fan.
Mission was near a lab that should be just ahead.
Can I get a game of just this?
Got it.
We actually start with... Oh, we start with Albert. Oh my god, it's so good. Thor's hammer. Oh, AW mod. Dude, he really loves his boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That is H&K construction? I'm noticing the selector.
Well, it's a shotgun, so...
Interesting. Cool. Anyways, you said this timeline.
Oh my god, it is. It's a lot.
Oh, he's reverse gripping this, you fucking asshole. Chris is holding his knife
you don't
backwards.
like reverse grip combat knife? Because that's the... At least you can flip it.
Yeah. So he technically does this correctly. So he's using... If he's doing this, he's trying to grab, right? Not necessarily ice pick, but he would be trying to close that gap, and he would be trying to grab. If you aim with it, though, he is holding it, in my opinion, pretty correctly for that. I don't know, I really get antsy when it comes to reverse grip. It's like, if you haven't seen the new Code Geass Rose of the Recapture, oh my god, the scissor stance fucking, it killed my enjoyment for the series in a way. Oh my god.
I need to watch it, so...
It was good. I liked it. It was a good story about trauma and overcoming trauma. It was a good parallel to a different end than the original Code Geass series. But there's a scissor stance, and when you see it, it's gonna fucking make your brain hurt. Because it made my brain hurt, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways, you're saying. Timeline.
So, about this timeline. The very beginning of the timeline is Biohazard Umbrella Chronicles Side A.
Interesting.
Then Wesker's Report 2. So this even has like the reports in games of like what takes place in the timeline. So it's Umbrella Chronicles Side A, the forward section.
Mm-hmm.
Then Wesker's Report 2. Then Chronicles Side A, Ecliptic Express Incident 1. Then it's the main game of... So it's the entirety of Resident Evil 0.
Mm-hmm.
Umbrella Chronicles Beginnings. Umbrella Chronicles Nightmare 1 and 2. Then it's RE1. Then it's Umbrella Chronicles Rebirth. Outbreak Intro, Outbreak Hellfire. Outbreak File 2, Wild Things, Underbelly, and Flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is opening cutscene only.
Right. Yeah,
Then
because it's the creation of the, at least in the remake, it's the creation of Nemesis with the anti-alpha parasite on the Tyrant. Yeah.
Then it's back to Outbreak for the high below, freezing point and freezing point decisions and decisions.
Right.
Resident Evil Outbreak File 2 Desperate Times, then Nemesis, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis first half, then the entirety of Resident Evil 2, then Resident Evil 2 Fourth Survivor.
Up to down here.
We're still
Right.
analyzing the data, but it looks like
Then
you've
Resident
Then
Evil 3
the
is
second
gonna
half of
continue.
3,
type butamycete.
Let's
Then
hope
it's
those men haven't become a part of those
back
experiments.
to Resident Evil Outbreak Decisions.
That's Nikolai's, I
then
think.
Yep. Then it's Outbreak File number 2, End of the Road. Then it's back to Umbrella Chronicles, Death's Door.
That might be Tyrant R.
Yep. Then you have Resident Evil Survivor, then Code Veronica.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot Survivor exists.
Everyone forgets Survivor exists. Then you have Resident Evil Infinite Darkness episodes 1 and 2 flashbacks only. Dark Side Chronicles, Operation Javier.
Right, that's Krauser. That's 2002.
Then you have Resident Evil Degeneration, the flashbacks only for the film.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this.
Getting you out of here.
There's a bomb collar.
It's too
Yes, there
late.
is.
Oh.
Then you have the main game for Resident Evil Dead Aim,
What? That's not gonna happen. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
because that covers the Spencer Rain outbreak and the Atlantic Facility outbreaks.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can try and take that off.
Biohazard, Umbrella Chronicles Side B, Umbrella's End 1. Umbrella Chronicles Prelude to the Fall 1 and 2.
Now here's the deal, Chris. You don't follow me.
Umbrella Chronicles Side B, Umbrella's End 2. Wesker's Extra Report.
The same goes for your little soldier brains, too.
Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles, Umbrella's End, and Dark Legacy.
Chachos.
Adios, muchachos, goddamn.
I don't know what
awful character.
I don't know what Incubate
Picking up
is.
airborne spores. It's the E-type butamycete. Your mask will
Sorry,
switch
what was that one you said?
automatically to rebreather mode. Keep an
Incubate?
eye on your oxygen tank
Yeah.
to be safe.
Rodrigo writes and illustrates a journal about daily life in the village. Vada Lobos.
Oh, this is
that would've-
right, the beginning of 4.
Yeah. After the Harvest Festival, a stranger
Looks like
arrives
you're
from his
clear of any
local priest to join his
contamination.
faith, since others
You should
and
head
joining
back to get that bomb on
purifications
your
of their
arm
sinful
deactivated.
blood.
There's no
Right,
time.
that's going to
I don't want to
be...
give that asshole a head start.
Understood.
Villagers slowly all
Yeah.
devolve into Ganado, become numb to the horrors around them.
Right. The punching mechanic in this, pretty bad. You kind of have to wait for the button prompt, because if you don't wait for that button prompt, you kind of just waste bullets. Noticing that about this so far.
Then you've got Resident Evil Revelations Episode 3, Ghost of Veltro.
Yeah.
Takes place in summer of 2004 for the Terra Grigia panic. Then you have the entirety of Resident Evil 4, so the main game and separate ways.
Right, yeah.
Biohazard the stage, which I think that's the
Chris,
stage
you finished
play.
analyzing the data we intercepted
Yes,
from
there's a lot of
Lucas?
stage plays.
It's like we thought. The son of a bitch has been
That's the St. Cloud incident. Resident Evil Revelations extended trailer, main game, and Jessica's
Sure you
report,
just don't wanna
all covered
remove
2005.
Chris,
That's the
we've
Queen
been over
Zenobia
this.
incident.
Maybe the BSAA is convinced.
Angela's Diary for our
Working
Terra
with Umbrella is
save.
gonna take some getting used to on my part.
I know it must be difficult. And to
Resident
tell
Evil
the truth,
Degeneration.
a lot of our members
That's
have been with us since
the
even
Harvardville
before we
Airport
incorporated
incident
as a
and the Air
PMC.
Dome Laboratory
About all
incident.
that's left now is the name. Let's just focus on the
Infinite
mission and
Darkness,
maybe
the
we can
beginning.
continue this
Infinite
conversation when we get
Darkness.
back. Okay?
Sure, whatever.
Resident Evil 5 and Lost in Nightmare, or no, specifically Lost in Nightmares for Resident Evil 5.
Right, because that's the whole Jill Mansion incident with Buck and Spencer and Wesker. Interesting. So Umbrella's a PMC compound now? I guess that makes sense, because Umbrella Security, I mean, they had things like Nikolai and Hunk, I guess. I guess that would be a different... Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I could see that.
You have Experienced Kijuju.
Meldaborn, thank you for the resub. 2 years? Oh my god, it has been 2 years. I appreciate you, thank you. Yeah, 'cause Kijuju was... That's the RE5 village.
That was American miner working in the Kijuju Autonomous Zone. Blogs about the deterioration of law and order city. Yeah, that's RE5. Then you have the BSA remote laptop, which is talking about Irving. Then you have RE5 Desperate Escape and main game for the autonomous zone incident. Biohazard the stage for the Philosophy University incident.
Well, yeah, that's I think the Irish Giant one. That's I think has Rebecca Chambers in it.
I think so. Then you have Revelations 2, which is main game Claire episodes, The Penal Colony, Contemplation, Judgment, Metamorphosis, extra episode, The Struggle. That's the Scene Island incident, Lost Plagas, Organisms of War, which I don't know what the fuck that is.
I've never heard of that.
I have not. It's a book, apparently.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Redfield?
Screenshot from the film present on 1K Studios' official website. I guess it was a 7-minute, like, short film.
I wonder if that still exists. It might exist.
If not, the wiki has the entirety of it in transcript form to be read.
I feel like I just need to check on my umbrella. Goddamn, fucking Kip works for Umbrella confirmed. I feel like I just need to check on my Resident Evil Ambassador program status. Might see if that's still a thing.
It's also just got the link to the YouTube video on the wiki.
Oh, cool. So it's actually got a YouTube. Okay, got it.
Yep. So then you go into Resident Evil Damnation, then the novel for Damnation.
Weird. I didn't know there was a thing. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then you have Revelations 2 for extra episode The Struggle, Little Miss, and then the Barry episodes. Then you have Resident Evil, the Marhawa Desire.
The fuck is what?
That's
what did you just say to me?
That's the Cobra Mart bioterrorist attack.
I've never heard of that. I'm sure I've heard about it in the extended lore, but I've never. I don't recall that. That's a lot of molded.
Bioterrorist attack that occurred prior to 2012, which took place at the Cobra Mart shopping mall somewhere in the United States. It was apparently one of the comic books.
Okay.
Then you have Umbrella Corps, missions 1 through 23. Then RE6, Chris's Story Chapter 2, Jake's Story Chapters 1 and 2. Resident Evil Umbrella Corps, The Experiment and Endless Game, Resident Evil 6, Ada's Story Chapter 1, Resident Evil 6, Fallen Hero, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Epilogue 2 years later, Resident Evil 6, Leon's Story Chapters 1 and 2, Ada's Story Chapter 2, Leon's Story Chapter 3. Then
Right.
Resident Evil 6, Chris Chapter 1. Then part 39 of Resident Evil, the Marhawa Desire, which ties into the Longsheng bioterror incident. Then you got Resident Evil 6, Jake's Story 3, Ada Story 3, Jake's Story 4, Chris Story 3, Ada Story 4, Chris Story 4, Leon Story 4, Ada Story 5, Leon Story 5, Jake's Story 5, Chris Story 5.
Blaine,
And
thank you
then
for the
Resident
sub.
Evil Umbrella Corporation's multiplayer for survivors. Gotta catch my breath because there's a lot to fucking go apparently.
We're gonna stop there because once we've hit 6, we start hitting modern.
Yeah.
So part of that is also summarized. Like if I was to make a video on that, or someone was to make a video on that, the events kind of get. So you're absolutely correct. When it comes to the Resident Evil timeline, when it's viewed in that way, it's definitely convoluted. When we start looking at Resident Evil as a series, I mean, it is a story that honestly, how do I word it? It definitely goes back and forth. Like you're gonna have, like, yes, it's Resident Evil 0 is before 1, 1 is before 2, etc. Right? It goes, certain things sequentially. You have things like Code Veronica that happen like after 2. I was also starting to get a headache from that. That's a lot of information. Sorry, give me a second.
Yes, you're fine.
It's mostly that Resident Evil as a story is a story that has a lot of interconnected, self-contained stories. Like You're all good. The entirety of I'm getting super tongue tied. Oh my god, holy fuck! It is way too late. Resident Evil is an inherently human story. It's why we have certain stories like this dealing with dealing with Lucas, like we have things dealing with Evelyn, and each of them tries to be its own thing. Not necessarily the most sequential thing in the world, but it fits somewhere on the timeline. Like if I was going to tell people about generic, I probably would. Yes, we can get into, like we were saying, we're getting into the intricacies of how Resident Evil 3 takes place and where Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles takes place, because it technically starts before Resident Evil 1 and it ends after Resident Evil... Technically, I should say before Resident Evil 4. I should probably technically say that. And then you know that Operation Javier takes place about 2002. Like, getting a definitive timeline, yeah, totally a thing. I think for a lot of people, it can be simplified, though. And it's like Lord of the Rings, right? It's like Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion, right? Do you necessarily need to read the Silmarillion to understand Lord of the Rings? No. You can go and play Resident Evil 4 as a self-contained story. You can play Resident Evil like 1, 2, 3, 4 as a self-contained story. I didn't even know the Resident Evil Outbreak existed till literally like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess they also do a bunch of comics and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I didn't.
There's important stuff in the comics too.
Novels are also like very long.
God, doesn't fucking surprise me, dude.
Yeah, like they made a novel for the Vendetta movie.
Oh, wild.
It is 240 pages long.
What do you mean that's long? That's nothing.
Well, I mean, for a book covering a Resident Evil movie.
I guess, technically. Remember, I'm used to Robert Jordan, okay? That man fucking wrote to like 1,000 pages. 800 of it was... 800 of it was just... It was just braid tugging and skirt tugging and talking and talking and so much talking. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I have to hit the funny button. I guess if I had to summarize it, I like that Resident Evil is a series that you can absolutely go super deep on. I like that the community does it. I like that they're keeping track of the wiki and stuff. Like, such as some of the things that, you know, that you just listed that I didn't even know, one, were a thing, or I forgot they were a thing. And two, outside of that, it's like, oh, cool, yeah, this is super interesting to know where it falls into place. But and even on the wiki, they're going over how, like, medically and scientifically shit like that actually works in practice. Fucking love it. Fantastic.
I also sent you the BOW file that was brought up in the timeline for the Las Plagas files.
Thank you. I'm definitely going to have to look into that. High school taught me that books like War and Peace are long books, 1,000+ pages. Aragon's like 300. I blitzed that in, I think, 2 days. That was just not used to reading, too. Well, I had read it before. I don't know. Paolini's, I like him. I like him. He's a good writer. I like following him on Twitter. I have no idea where I'm going, for full disclosure. So it's going to take me a minute, chat, to find where I'm going. It's also interesting, because Resident Evil kind of has the Lucas Bakers kind of thrown in, like an Outbreak. Like, did you know there's a serial killer in Outbreak? The Axeman?
Yes.
Dude just kind of wanders around, just kind of kidnaps people, just kind of feeds them to a plant. Super not legit, dude. I think it was cool. That was really cool as a, like, story element. It kind of weaves that, like, human and inhuman element together really well. Because you have things like, obviously, like fucking Osmond Sadler. We also have, you know, people like the Axeman. Super interesting. There we go. There's my gear. I also like that you get to punch a lot in this DLC. I'm very happy about that. Very happy that they kind of just embraced the meme. Need a crank. That's a Lucas Baker door behind the payday face. So I was going over some cut content, and I want to do some research on it. Resident Evil 6 apparently doesn't have cut content or none that people like to present. So I was watching a cut content thing, and nothing for 4 or nothing for 6 showed up. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, I hate that.
Oh.
Please tell me what I'm looking at.
I have no idea. It's something new.
This actually goes over like what the actual mutation for Los Plagas does. That's neat.
Oh, right. This target regenerates. Oh, Lucas, you piece of shit. I mean, I knew at a base level, like, I think we knew what Las Plagas did. I wonder how much the remake has really changed, because we dealt with the whole dog whistle phenomenon. We dealt with the whole, there are a number of things we dealt with, but the remake kind of shifted things a little bit. At least one regenerating a Resident Evil game. I don't think it was in 5.
I guess technically... No, that one's
No, there is. Ouroboros, the second one, the one with the flamethrower. At least he gets health gated. Because I tried doing like a pistol only, or tried doing something. No RPG, and you have to go through the whole mechanic of using the flamethrower. That is a non-negotiable mechanic.
Everything's all right now.
That's just what he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
Oof.
What?
Chris is not smart.
Oh, shit.
No.
Take the filter. I'm a mask. Hurry.
But you'll die.
You dead anyway.
Or you can... Oh, wow. That's fucked. This is perfectly timed for the filter to run out. Maybe? Yeah, this is perfectly timed for the filter. That's bad. That's rough.
Lucas.
That's a high-grade filter, yeah. I feel like this as an Umbrella game would go pretty well. Yeah, this is like an Umbrella Corps style game. I think it would go super, super well.
I can't wait to get my hands on that asshole.
Just remember we need him alive, Chris.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll just punch him. He does punch boulders.
I don't know. This Chris might not punch boulders. He doesn't seem to have the upper body strength for it.
He is punching. He is punching a lot, though. He's punching a lot of enemies when the mechanic actually functions. Okay, where the hell am I going, though? Like, for real. So we went that way. We found the key. Went to the jail cell. Unlocked him. Makes sense. Can't go deeper into the Fallout bunker. Figure out that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because 4 other generators. I'm trying to think. Trying to think about regenerating enemies. Lisa Trevor was in 1. 2 had Mr. X. 3 had Nemesis. What a dick. I'm supposed to still punch assholes? Fact. Okay, yeah, so you're probably supposed to go to the left one first. Probably green, red, and then that one. That would make sense, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Or maybe I needed to go that way first because, yeah, this is uber contaminated zone, yeah. What the fuck is that? Also, it's one of the... Yeah, it's one of the... Bargain miss.
Chris, this new white variation is extremely resilient. Normal ammo isn't going to cut it.
I'm open to suggestions.
You'll need ramrods to stop it from regenerating lost tissue. You're going to have to fall back.
Oh, I'm gonna go forward until I cannot go forward, and then I will go back. I wonder how he modified it, though.
Modified what?
I can't go for any
mold?
division. Yeah, how he modified the mold to be more resilient. Technically, the mold should have regenerative properties by itself.
Yes.
I feel like that's a bad play, not giving Chris the upgraded filter right out the gate, considering he and Sheva literally tag team duo the entirety of Kajuju, like the entirety of Resident Evil 5. Chris literally just lives everything. So giving him, I don't know, like I understand for upgrade purposes and I understand for set piecing. I don't know on that one. I guess maybe you could argue Chris like passed it up because he's very team focused. Yeah, he probably passed it off to other teammates or something like that. Makes sense. So night vision required. I don't have night vision. Need ramrod ammo. Yeah, I'm already having a little bit of issues with this DLC. It is self-contained though, so I do like that. Take that. I also am a little upset we don't have the differing ammo types back yet. Okay, so he definitely controls better than Ethan, 100%. So yeah, I gotta go through one of these doors though. Yeah. Mold's already doing its work. I like that it's an infinite filter, I guess. I mean, that way you don't have to worry about it. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, you're not having to slap filters every couple minutes like in Metro.
That's kind of what I was worried about. Just worrying about having to have limited filters. I think that's a gameplay thing. Like, that's definitely a game balancing thing for people. That way anyone can approach this. Like a dingus like me. That way I can approach it. Okay. But for real, though. Take that grenade, I guess. Oh, maybe I have the key. I had a key. Nope, I do not have a key. I got the key to the cell. Can't access that yet. Injector. To paralyze gas systems nearby enemies. Not bad. No, I don't think there's anything else. Once again, that jail door is on a double hinge. It's got to be how their engine compensates for it, how their engine focuses on gameplay.
I think it's more so a door doesn't get stuck in any one direction.
Yeah. Okay. There is no door here. That door is sealed. Yeah, you're kind of just thrown into the thick of it. I guess that's by design, though, right? Because you're not sure what's down here. You know Lucas is down here. You know Lucas has done a Fallout New Vegas to you. He Father Elijah'd you. And head to bed. Bye. Yeah, if you need to go to bed, have a good one. We'll be up on the VOD channel when I can. Again, with the stupid clown door. No, this seems like the logical progression. I left, I guess? That's locked. I wonder if the amount of mold present would affect this. Or especially if the mold is able to... Yeah, if the mold is able to take traits from those it infects into itself, wonder what flavor of thing he would have to intake to make it more resilient and stuff. God, I am having trouble thinking right now. Holy shit. I can't string together a coherent sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
I just got a ping. Fucking Final Fantasy. From 2 hours ago, and it just now popped up.
Nice.
Yep. Or 2.5 hours ago now.
Power room. Does it not actually let me proceed? I'm trying to figure out how this night vision works.
No, you gotta go find the night vision device.
Might be here. Oh, incendiary grenades. That's what we don't have in the RE4 remake. They took those out.
They did, yes.
They also took the funny laser out.
Funny laser?
The PRL, the hardcore mode thing.
Those ramrods should allow you to take down the new white mold variants.
Good.
Yeah, they took them out.
Ramrod.
Yeah, that was in fact a ramrod. Anti-region armor ramrods. Yeah, I guess technically retreat. It's the right word because that tells the player to go back to the main room. It told me to go back to the main room. Rapid acting mycotoxic rounds, or ramrods for short. Specifically to combat against fungus-based bioweapons, bullets excrete a toxin impact not only rapidly destroys fungal membranes, but also prevents regeneration of lost tissues. One shot will allow normal methods to attack to gain effect thereafter. So you kind of just break their fucking... Okay, so it's just you break their shield.
Yeah. Break the shield, make them vulnerable to normal damage.
Night vision device. This device adds night vision functionality to the Umbrella HMD system. The device uses an image intensification to help users see better in low light environments. It also allows users to make light rays not visible with naked eye, which is such as infrared beams. Oh, that's why I couldn't see the traps. Right. Makes sense. Streaming and taking their toll. A little bit, yeah. It's fine. Which means I get to have some spicy sort of something after. Yeah, so this requires the breathalyzer. This requires night vision. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. Would you jump down the random chimney hole? Probably throw a chem light down there first, right?
You would think.
That would be logical. Oh no, he gooed all over the wall. Play funny switches. This is a very heavy fucking... That is a really heavy lever. Holy shit.
It's probably just rusted.
Hard to tell with night vision. There's a puzzle there somewhere. Might as well go in a little further. Okay, yeah, so you wanna do a U shape. They look old for sure. So
I mean, it is just a mine that's like underneath the Baker estate.
Oh, these things. I heard about these things. They're little tiny moldlings.
Yes. The mold face huggers.
They don't do a lot of damage. Well, I guess they kind of do some damage. They do some pretty big damage. Oh, fuck off. Literally trying to swap my ammo. Yeah, they do pretty minimal damage if you avoid them.
I'm gonna call it. I got work tonight, so you enjoy the rest of your DLC.
Get some sleep. Have a good one. It was good to see you.
Yep.
These just do not end. I do like that Chris blocks his face, though. Very smart. Half-Life is from Dead Space? A little bit, yeah. They just keep spawning. I do inherently hate enemies that infinitely spawn.
Great. More incoming.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Generally, I'm not a fan of, really not a fan of infinitely spawning enemies. I've never been. I guess this is the start of the parry system that we see from RE4, right? This is, I guess, the start of it. Wow, that actually just was a quick acting fucking toxin. Holy shit. But not pointing his blade at the enemy. I would not be happy. No, you are correct. Ow. Cool, a thing that you can't actually kill. What? Oh, I guess if you crouch, it's not at eye level. However, that is pretty fucked. I will use that to my advantage. Yeah, because that makes the player want to run. Thus, you would run into oncoming fire, but if you keep crouching, keep calm, you don't have to deal with that. I guess technically its true edge is towards the opponent, but yeah, it's not pointed at, like the tip, like the edge is not pointed at the opponent. How lazy do I want to be? I want to be very lazy. Actually, I think they disappear once they're outside of their aggro range. Yeah, they just disappear. Taking way too much unnecessary damage. Yeah, you have to wait for the context. You have to wait for the prompt. Okay. There's 3 of them there. Oh, that's some bullshit. They're gonna infinitely spawn again. Ow. DLC definitely makes you really want to punch Lucas in the face. I will 100% say that. Not sure what it wants from me. Want a grenade, maybe? No effect. I guess it wants me to maybe... Weird, I guess I did stun it with a grenade. Yeah, I didn't really have any sort of environmental feedback on that. I guess Chris is like... I guess his filter would have been probably full from dealing with Evelyn, right? I could justify that as well. Yeah, I could see him dealing with things going into this, right? I could see it. That would make sense. You know, because I shot it before. When I shot it, it really didn't seem like I was getting any feedback, so I wasn't sure the grenade would work or not. Woke up at 9. Forgot I had the stream on. Nice. Ah, yes. More experimental drugs. He actually is just juicing, please. Oh, it's such low-hanging fruit. Chris, please. I know you're a boulder punching me Neanderthal, but you're better than steroids, my guy. I actually kind of like the ice pick attack. Kind of like that. It does a very specific thing. Have to be pressure plates, right? Yeah, those have to be pressure plates. That would make sense. The fact that Lucas is just putting so many explosives down here, though. I want to talk about that. Because he could really... I guess it's by design, right? Because he could blow the... My logic I was going is he could blow the entire passage, right? He could actually blow... everything. That is a hard seam, my guy. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that is a hard... That is a hard seam. Seam, S-E-A-M. Where the ground is meeting the rubble as an asset. That really sharp line. To be fair, I'm like the only one that actually notices stuff like that. Or actually really cares to mention it. But stuff like this rubble, it's you can't really do anything. You can't... Not for consoles, not for PCs, like not for current technology. Like this is just how assets get blended together. Each Chris has to juice to get bigger boulder punching muscles. No. The straight line in the center is throwing me off a little bit. The night vision markers. Just like all this mystery meat. Right, these guys explode. Yeah, I heard about these guys. I'm gonna actually check my fucking corners, really? Hello, head. Like mystery mold, technically, I guess, yeah. I need you to stay down. Okay, they're just a waste of ammo then. That meningitis. I like just drugs everywhere. So party balloon can go forward. That would lock me in. Yes. By design, this is meant to lock you in. Okay. Okay. What am I missing here? Why would you send that one down? That doesn't make sense. You can send that back and forth. Probably fill with the mold as well. Excuse me. Oh, my allergies kind of kicking my ass tonight. Another clown. Yeah, there's another clown. Mold definitely overtaking those packs of mystery meat. Alright, what manner of shenaniganry are we in for? Fancy coin, I guess. Locked. Not a fan of... Yep, that's the one. Literally cannot even see him. Nope. Ah, that actually freaked me out a little bit. Hard holding it. Locked in to get the clown key. That was supposed to trigger that trap. Okay. I see you. See you there, Lucas. Don't know if I make clearance or not. I just took a wild gamble.
Hey, you okay?
Jesus Christ, Lucas.
Hang on. I'm coming.
Why did he kind of... Peter. Why did he kind of sounded like fucking, Joe? Oh my god, Kronk, I guess, depending on, where you know him from better. Can we really get him to voice Chris, please? Joe, I need some stems. God damn it, please. Yeah, because that's not... Chris, you know this is a trap, right?
Marquez?
Boo! Wrong boo, Chris, old buddy.
What the?
You can die now, Chris.
Fuck!
Ow. Is that actually just a death? That is actually just a death. Interesting. Joe Swanson as Chris would in fact be funny. Yeah, no, that'd be really funny actually.
Hey, you okay?
Interesting.
Hang on. I'm coming.
That makes sense for... That does make a lot of sense for Lucas, though. That absolutely makes sense for him. Yeah, because he would lay a trap like that, expecting Chris to try to pick up one of his fallen comrades. 100%. I don't really have space for shit. I need to make space for shit. I don't have space for shit. God damn it. Let's see if I can get back to this room fairly easily. Yeah, because then he's just, yeah, don't leave your comrade.
Hey. Hey, you still with us?
Yeah, it's you. Thanks. I was beginning to think we'd been left behind. I think we can get out this way. Luke is a fucking psycho. Not sure what's worse, him or those things. We gotta get out of here. Over here. We can get out. Up through there. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck! 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 Get this thing off of me!
He really chooses bad moments. Hey, Lucas.
I don't know about you, Christopher, but I'm getting real tired of playing games.
3 men, Lucas. 3 of my men dead because of you. This ends, and it ends now.
Well, I don't think so. It's about to be 4 dead soldiers in a minute. You're going to fail, and you are going to die.
I wonder why Lucas waits, though.
We got a situation here.
We're on it, Chris. Head back to the central cavern and wait for further instructions.
Don't let me down.
Standard 10-minute countdown. They're just the boomers from Left 4 Dead, effectively. They charge at you and explode.
Chris, good news. Our video logs from the first unit show canisters of liquid nitrogen nearby. You might be able to deactivate the bomb by freezing it.
Where are the canisters?
The storage space in the mining work area. Go through the red shutter door.
Right. That's gonna be the clown door over there. I guess maybe Ethan does it because he wants to toy with Chris, but he's also leaving a lot of room for Chris to just kind of get out of the situation. I've been angry on Lucas, how annoying. It's God of War style. I like Lucas. I like that he's written the way he is because you love to hate him, right? Like, I want to just make sure I'm pressing, like, the fact that you love to hate him is great. Guess what? I don't really want to deal with you right now.
The liquid nitrogen is just beyond that room.
Nice. He shouldn't die. What a cool dude. I could clearly vault that, though.
That's lovely.
It almost seems like it's a protective outer casing. God, he is a big boy. He's probably bigger than any of the other molded we fight in the main campaign. God, he also spawns those too. I can't tell if he has... Just not hitting him or what? No, he's got ramrodding. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Once again, I'm getting a really bad feedback issue from this. Feels like the shotgun does nothing. Classic RE5, just punch the Executioner Genie. Okay.
Target down, Chris. Now find that nitrogen.
Don't have to remind me.
Like that it's just here.
This is really gonna work.
Hurry, Chris.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, it would definitely not feel good.
That did it.
Take it off before it thaws and restarts.
Shit!
Throw it.
You all right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, Lucas. It's just you.
Oh,
and
those are
me.
porta potties. Oh. Makes the eat shit and
Chris, we're showing a room located behind
eat
the
shit
sealed
and die
machine.
thing makes sense.
Lucas?
It's possible. See if you can get in there to check it out.
Got it.
I mean, I missed a lot of resources on that. I just kind of blitzed this. I'm sure there's like a completionist run for those. Absolutely. I'm more than certain. Alright. Yeah, no, the use of porta potties does make sense. It's thematic. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm very happy how far the RE engine has come since this. This was definitely a good first draft, though. Like, this was definitely... Well, I can't even say first draft. This is the good first submission, right? Like, first paper. Cool. want to see if they all despawned or not. No, it is not Dead Space rules. Are you alive or dead? I can't tell. Sometimes they flail just too much. I don't know if they're alive or dead. I do, yeah, I will say, I think the addition to show items on the map was a very good decision. Wasted so many ramrod rounds, Jesus. There's a whole area behind here. Glad I came back. There's a whole little pit. And steroids. And okay, perfect. So there were steroids there. Perfect. Next is go here again. Shotgun does shit for damage though. I mean that's the balancing standpoint of like a magazine fed shotgun like this, right? Like the jailbreaker inherently has always done, you know, like less damage than say like the riot shotguns, right? Or like the pump action. Like that's just always been a game balancing point. So the little guys stayed. Big guys didn't. Chris needs his oxycodone exactly. I do like the red dot though. That's the charging handle, right? I'm trying to figure out what that is. I'd have to actually really look at this. I think someone like Zach Hazard could have a field day with looking at stuff like this. Because I know he's done it for like the RE4 remake. Just 47 rounds of just shotgun. Hoping 9 will be good. I'm hoping it will be too. I'm hoping we don't enter another situation like post 6 where Resident Evil kind of gets forgotten. Because it's been a long-standing franchise. Like, think about how long Resident Evil's been around. It's been a long-standing franchise, and it's honestly done a lot. Yeah, there's this little thing right here. I don't know what's in it. Let's see. Backtracking just a little bit. I want to try and pick up some items that I know I missed. Interesting. I guess the power's off in this room. There's no actual override switch. Resident Evil created a bunch of industries existing. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it inspires me to this day, both in wanting to do game design, looking into game design, passion for firearms, right? Like my handgun of choice is a Beretta because reasons, right? Yeah, 'cause that's just blocked now. assume I grabbed everything I physically could. Yeah, I like how all the molded just despawned. Very much if you leave a wall guardian in dead space, if you leave through the correct room and come back, it just despawns. Or I guess it killed itself. That's a big fuck off alt, though. The fact that nobody noticed this. I mean, they probably did. Inspired Roanoke, which levels. Oh, absolutely. No, I love Roanoke. Roanoke's great. It's just the drill from RE4. The drill in the castle. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I definitely missed some stuff. Yeah, so it's the other side specifically. I smell a boss fight. That's a lot of bullshit. No.
Christopher, still with us, I see. Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Let's just see how impressive you really are.
No. I think the punching is great. I like it. I think it only works in first person, though. He actually tried to Mr. President him. I saw that. He tried to Mr. President him. There's got to be a way forward.
Maybe you're good. Maybe you got lucky. What do you say? Find out.
Hate the little ones.
You're slowing down, Christopher. Almost had you that time. Just how much more of this do you think you can take?
That's a big boy. Oh, I hate that. That one, those like 2 steroids. Like, he is a brick now. You are still up. It's so hard to tell when they're dead. You done? I literally can't tell. Okay, he's dead.
Okay. Okay. No more, alright? I don't have anything left.
Yes, you do.
You won't get any sympathy from me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy. Just like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
Commence countdown to detonation.
You hear that? Sounds like time's running out for you. Tick tock, Christopher. Tick tock.
You're gonna kill me, just kill me. For the love of God, shut the fuck up.
I love it.
Oh, I wish I could stay and watch you burn to death. But I can't. I have an elsewhere to be. Bye-bye.
Actually, I have no idea where to go. Or that.
Fuck.
Actually,
Die here.
I have no idea where I'm going.
4.
There we go.
God damn it!
Yeah, it's a death. Maybe.
Just a little more.
0.
Fine, too late. Oh no, that's me just being bad.
Okay. No more, alright? I don't have anything left.
You won't get any sympathy from me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy. Just like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
Commence countdown to detonation.
You hear that? Sounds like time's running out for you. Tick tock, Christopher. Tick tock.
You're gonna kill me, just kill me. For the love of God, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I wish I could stay and watch you burn to death. But I can't. There's nothing elsewhere to be. Bye.
Shit.
He just didn't seal that grate properly. Ooh, yeah, that'd be awful. An explosion in night vision, all that brightness. Ugh. Yeah, now I know for the future. It's all good. I saw the Chris Bacon pun. God damn it.
Chris, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We managed to intercept an email Lucas just sent out. Listen to this. Umbrella and Redfield have been taken care of. Dealing with them cost me some time. Cost them a lot more. But I can still get that data to you, but we're quits after that.
He thinks I'm dead. This might be our chance. Who'd he send it to?
We're still decrypting that. Just get Lucas.
Keep me posted.
Did he actually? Okay, yeah, no. He thinks he's dead, so he deactivated these. This honestly looks like an Umbrella research facility. That's interesting. Like Nest. A little bit. A no impact doesn't even feel like a shotgun no impact frame. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, don't know. It just feels odd. It feels interesting. Very much feels like Nest a little bit, yeah. Those ramrods. It's a big fuck-ass laptop. Okay. White mold O2, right. Organization found by many former Umbrella researchers. Well, this is not the Umbrella nest, right? I literally cannot read that. Uh, 1A. Right, Moldo 1, so yeah, they come from 1A. They're called the connections. They're basically Umbrella, but not right. Yeah, no, this is the connections. This is Nest, but right here for the connections, which we don't really. We kind of see. We don't really see anything, right? Like, we don't really see them doing anything in 8, but we also haven't seen the family either since, like, 9, right? Yeah, so that's Mia. Evelyn, just making sure that there's not actual, like, things. Like, this makes this feel like a tech demo for stuff in the future, right? You're not fully because 7 8 are leading up to them. I'm curious what they're going to do. I'm curious if they're going to show up more or not. I mean, I'd like to read the confidential file. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, this is, yeah, decontamination in and out before dealing with them. What do you see? We're doing 8 somewhat. How far have you gone? I've played 8 multiple times. What do you mean? I played 8. Yep, I've finished 8. And the DLC, Shadows of Rose. Yeah, there is no spoiling 8. Not for me. When was that explained? I don't remember that. Was it like a lore log or something? It's like this guy Lucas. They just gave him my job as lead researcher. So what do you think I am? Why do I stand for graduate with a master's in microbiology? Have to work under this lunatic. All he does is mess around with test subjects, making them fight each other, and doing unnecessary autopsies. He's sick. He knows nothing about the E-series, Mutamycet's potential, and report his behavior at the next meeting with HQ. You mean the operative term? I don't know. That actually jump scared me. That's actually probably scientist he was complaining about, if I had to guess. Got the mold and created Evelyn daughter's DNA. Yeah, right. There was a whole plot point there. I'm gonna have to go back through. I'm gonna have to go back through Village soon. I don't think I actually have a run of Village saved on the VOD channel. I don't think so. I think I have Shadows of Rose. I might have Shadows of Rose up. But I don't think I have an actual Village run up.
Lucas.
What a dingus. These circuit boards. I love how he just hums. They had fun with him.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell?
Lucas!
Go, Lucas. This is a little hand, but I took care of it sending the e-data now. Shouldn't take too long after it goes through. I'm out of it. Right, this is where we cut it off, right? That's the lockpick. I have to see how subsequent playthroughs go. Probably gonna have to go back through here. Yeah, no, the connections are what Lucas is saying. In the logs, they cured him effectively, but had him watch over Evelyn. But we also haven't seen something like... we also haven't seen something along the lines of, like, the family from 6 either. They're kind of just gone. Or at least they're not story relevant. Not anymore.
How the hell are you still alive? You should be dead.
We got your emails. We know you're funneling info to someone.
That's none of your goddamn business, Chris. A lot of people out there want to know about our little AV. A lot of people.
Your friends, the connections, know about this? They don't strike me as the forgiving type.
That's my business. You let me worry about them. You're about to have your hands full.
Sure. Oh, he just shows up. Okay. Lucas, you're literally challenging a shark to a swimming match with Chris and CQB.
I don't believe it.
Believe it. It's over.
No way.
Just shut up and accept it, Lucas.
Love that.
Die with Simmons? No, they didn't. They shot him and then left.
Boy.
Got a situation down here.
Infection is at critical mass.
Tell me something I don't know.
Oh, I've got something for you. You're a fucking squirrel.
You're going to need to proceed with caution. Extreme caution.
Oh, well, that's different. Like it haven't been since we got here.
Eliminate target with extreme prejudice. Wow, that's a thing.
You had to come in here and mess things up, didn't you?
He has multiple bodies. Interesting. Feels like the shotgun is just consistent damage. This form Lucas is. I kind of dig it, yeah. No, he's really, it's really cool. Unironically, kind of reminds me of Diablo from like Diablo 2, actually. Wow, what a dick.
Contamination is going off the charts. Kill that thing before your air tank gives out.
Thanks for the advice.
I'm gonna get womboed. Yeah, I got womboed. I got a phase 2. No, just I was too low health. Sure, I was way too close that entire fight. I didn't know I could actually hit him with that. This game plays like RE5, but in the first-person perspective. Because as much as you can move and shoot, you're kind of incentivized to sort of kind of tank control, I guess. I do find it interesting that they did give him the choice to have multiple heads. I can get about 5 in. That was behind the direction of this. I'm ready. I'm interested.
The air contamination is going off the charts. Kill that thing before your air tank gives out.
Thanks for the advice.
What do you mean? How did I just... That was just an instant kill? Okay, he has just an instant in his kit. Interesting. Bold choice. Okay. I don't need the fucking lockpicking key in my inventory. Yeah, his grab hurts a little bit. It hurts just a little bit.
You had to come in here and mess things up, didn't you?
Still having to get used to the quick turn mechanic because I forget it exists. of runs. Yeah, I could see Birkin's fourth form. I could see a little bit. A little bit of Golgotha.
Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, a little bit of Birkin. Body temperature being through the fucking roof.
Game over.
Nice. A lot of goop.
Finally.
Chris, the data transfer is almost complete.
His neck should be covered, especially if the mold...
How do I stop it?
You need to find a way to shut down the server. There may be some transformer relays you can... Okay, that worked. Gonna be some pissed computer techs up here, but...
From your river. What's the sit rep?
The facility is clear. Even the newer breeds have been neutralized.
Maybe not a good idea.
Then I'm out of here.
This guy like other little creatures do, or even his family. That's interesting. Actually, yeah.
Perimeter wall is up and operational.
Good. Think we did any good here?
Not for them, unfortunately. But the mold is contained. Hopefully, they're Evie's last victims.
Hopefully.
Chris, there's a call for you. You need to take it back at the camp.
All right. I'm on my way.
Yeah, the Baker family didn't deserve it. Not by a long shot. What a cool DLC. It's definitely cool to play as Chris. I'm just gonna punch things Redfield. I would play this DLC again. Absolutely. Would absolutely play this again. It was not bad. Hour and 24 minutes. Antique coins. I only got half of those. No, it was good. I liked it. Fractionals unlocked. Doors, hammer sight, B. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'm gonna have to look into what other things there are. So in terms of DLC, we have one more on our list, but if you're on the VOD channel, that will be next time. So if you're on stream, hang tight for just a minute, and if you're on the VOD channel, see you at the finale.